Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Are you tired of struggling with bulky blenders that take up too much counter space? Do you want a kitchen tool that can whip up smoothies, soups, and sauces in seconds with minimal cleanup? Or maybe you're just curious about which immersion blender can truly transform your cooking game. Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the world of immersion blenders to bring you the ultimate countdown of the top 8 models on the market. So, stick around. 8. OVENTE Immersion Hand Blender. Let's kick things off with the OVENTE Immersion Hand Blender, model HS560R, coming in at number 8 on our list. This blender caught my eye with its sleek design and vibrant red color, promising to be a stylish addition to any kitchen. It's equipped with a 300-watt motor and offers 2 adjustable speeds, which seemed like a decent starting point for basic blending tasks. The stainless steel immersion shaft is slim, designed to fit into most mixing bowls and pots, and the ergonomic non-slip handle felt comfortable during initial use. I was eager to see how it would handle everyday recipes like smoothies and soups. When I first tested the OVENTE, setup was a breeze. I popped on the detachable shaft and got to work blending a simple fruit smoothie. The motor handled soft ingredients like bananas and berries fairly well, producing a reasonably smooth texture on the higher speed setting. The 2-speed control, activated by a pulse sensor, allowed me to switch between low and high with ease, which was handy for adjusting the consistency. It's also worth noting that the detachable parts are dishwasher safe, making cleanup pretty straightforward, just a quick rinse and a wipe down for the motor body. This blender seemed promising for quick, small batch tasks. However, as I pushed the OVENTE further, some limitations started to surface. I tried crushing ice for a chilled smoothie, and the motor struggled noticeably, taking much longer than expected to break down larger chunks. 7. Bonsenkitchen Immersion Blender. Coming in at number 7 is the Bonsenkitchen Immersion Blender, a 4-in-1 handheld model that boasts a 500-watt motor and an impressive 20 variable speeds. Right out of the box, I was intrigued by its stainless steel body, which felt durable and looked sleek with a scratch-resistant finish. It comes with attachments like an egg whisk, chopper bowl, and a beaker, promising versatility for a range of kitchen tasks. I couldn't wait to test its turbo button and see how those speed settings would perform. Testing the Bonsenkitchen was exciting at first. I started with a basic smoothie, blending berries and yogurt, and the 20-speed settings gave me precise control over the texture. The turbo button was a nice touch for a quick burst of power, especially when I needed to break down stubborn bits. The motor handled soft ingredients with ease, and I was able to whip up a creamy soup in a pot without much hassle. The detachable design made switching between attachments simple, and cleanup was easy since the parts are dishwasher safe. However, as I used it for longer sessions, I noticed the motor tended to warm up a bit, which was concerning if you're planning on extended blending tasks. I tried making a thicker mixture, like a hummus, and while it managed, the consistency wasn't as smooth as I'd hoped, requiring extra time and effort. The blade guard also didn't prevent splashes as effectively as expected, leaving a bit of a mess on my counter. Number 6. KOIOS Hand Immersion Blender. At number 6, we have the KOIOS Hand Immersion Blender, a 5-in-1 model with a powerful 1000-watt motor and 12 speed settings. This blender immediately stood out with its copper motor and stainless steel blades, promising durability and efficiency. It comes with a 600 milliliter mixing beaker and multiple attachments, making it a versatile option for various kitchen needs. I was excited to put its turbo function to the test and see how it handled different recipes. Testing the KOIOS was a pleasant experience from the start. I whipped up a smoothie with fibrous ingredients like kale and frozen berries, and the blender processed them into a silky texture in under a minute. The 12-speed options, controlled by responsive buttons and a dial, allowed me to fine-tune the blending process effortlessly. The motor ran smoothly without excessive vibration, which made it comfortable to maneuver even in smaller containers. I also loved that it didn't create suction, preventing splashes when lifting the wand. I moved on to making mayonnaise, and the KOIOS impressed me again with its emulsifying speed. It took just over a minute to achieve a thick, creamy consistency, which is remarkable for a blender in this price range. The stainless steel blades cut through ingredients efficiently, and the included beaker was handy for small batches, though I did notice it was a bit small for larger recipes, causing some overflow. Still, for personal servings, it worked like a charm, and the results were consistently smooth. 5. Ganiza Immersion Blender. This blender comes packed with attachments like a whisk, frother, chopper, and even a potato masher, making it a multifunctional powerhouse. Its stainless steel body and 4-leaf blades looked promising, and I was eager to test its turbo mode on a range of recipes. I started with a simple smoothie, blending fruits and greens, and the Ganiza delivered a smooth consistency in seconds. The 15-speed control allowed me to adjust the power precisely, ensuring no overblending. The turbo mode was fantastic for tackling tougher bits like frozen fruit, giving an extra burst of speed when needed. The 800 milliliter mixing beaker was a perfect size for single servings, and the stainless steel blades cut through ingredients effortlessly. This blender felt robust right from the first use. Next, I used the whisk attachment to froth milk for a latte, and it worked beautifully, creating a creamy foam in no time. I also tested the chopper with nuts and vegetables for a salsa, and the results were evenly processed, which was a pleasant surprise. The ergonomic grip made it comfortable to hold, even during longer tasks, and the brushed stainless steel body felt premium and durable. Switching between attachments was seamless, adding to its versatility. I then tried pureeing a hot soup directly in the pot, and the Ganiza handled it with ease, producing a velvety texture without any graininess. The long blending shaft reached deep into containers, making it ideal for larger batches. 4. Elite Gourmet EHB1300. At number 4, we have the Elite Gourmet EHB1300, a cordless rechargeable immersion blender with a 200-watt motor and variable speed control. Its sleek dark gray design and cordless functionality immediately caught my attention, promising freedom of movement in the kitchen. With a 2000 mAh lithium-ion battery offering up to 30 minutes of use, I was excited to test its portability and performance across various recipes. Testing the Elite Gourmet was a refreshing experience. I blended a smoothie directly in a tall glass, and the cordless design allowed me to move around without being tethered to an outlet. The variable speed dial and pressure-sensitive switch gave me complete control over the blending process, adjusting effortlessly from gentle mixing to more aggressive blending. The 13,000 RPM motor handled soft fruits and vegetables well, producing a smooth consistency for drinks and sauces. I then tried pureeing a batch of baby food, and the stainless steel blade assembly worked efficiently, creating a fine texture without much effort. The lightweight, non-slip body was comfortable to hold even for extended periods, and the ergonomic handle suited both left and right-handed use. The one-touch power button simplified operation, making it easy to start blending with minimal fuss. I also appreciated how it could blend directly in various containers, saving me from extra dishwashing. Cleanup was incredibly easy, as the detachable blade assembly could be hand-washed or placed in the dishwasher. The main body just needed a quick wipe with a damp cloth, and it was ready to go again. 3. Turelar Immersion Blender. Coming in at number 3 is the Turelar Immersion Blender, a handheld model with a powerful motor and variable speed control. This blender impressed me with its robust build and intuitive design, promising to handle a wide range of kitchen tasks with ease. It comes with handy attachments and a nylon blade guard for pot protection, and I was eager to see how it would perform in real-world scenarios. I started by blending a creamy avocado dressing, and the Turelar delivered a perfectly smooth consistency in no time. The variable speed trigger allowed me to adjust power with one hand, preventing splashes and giving me precise control. The ergonomic design felt comfortable even during longer blending sessions, and the motor's strength was evident as it tackled ingredients without hesitation. This blender felt like a reliable tool right from the start. Next, I pureed tomatoes for a vegan soup directly in the pot, and the results were flawless. The long blending shaft reached every corner, ensuring an even blend, and the speed control made switching from gentle to vigorous blending seamless. I also tested the frother attachment with almond milk for a latte, and it produced a rich foam effortlessly. The attachments were easy to switch out, adding to its versatility for different recipes. Cleanup was a dream with this blender. The detachable parts rinsed off quickly under the tap, and they're dishwasher safe for added convenience. The compact size meant it didn't clutter my countertop, fitting neatly into a drawer when not in use. Number 2. Mueller Immersion Blender. This blender comes with a stainless steel blending shaft, whisk, and frother attachments, promising versatility for a range of tasks. Its ergonomic non-slip handle and turbo mode caught my attention, and I couldn't wait to test its performance on everything from smoothies to whipped cream. Testing the Mueller was a delight. I started with a vegetable smoothie, and the powerful motor pureed even fibrous ingredients like kale with ease, even without maxing out the speed. The 8 variable speeds, along with the turbo mode, gave me precise control over the texture, ensuring a smooth blend every time. The ergonomic grip made it comfortable to hold, reducing strain during longer blending sessions, and the blade housing minimized splashes effectively. I then used the whisk attachment to whip cream for a dessert, and it performed admirably, creating fluffy peaks in minutes. The frother attachment was equally impressive, frothing milk for a cappuccino with a creamy consistency. I also blended a hot soup directly in the pot, and the Mueller handled it flawlessly, producing a velvety texture without graininess. The stainless steel construction felt durable, and the design was sleek enough to look good on any counter. Cleanup was incredibly simple, as the blending shaft and attachments are dishwasher safe. I could also blend a mixture of dish soap and water to self-clean the blade, which was a handy trick for quick maintenance. The motor body just needed a wipe down, and it was ready for the next task. Number 1. KitchenAid KHBV53. Finally, at number 1, we have the KitchenAid KHBV53 Variable Speed Corded Hand Blender. And let me tell you, this is the cream of the crop. With its 8-inch removable blending arm, 4-point stainless steel blade, and variable speed trigger switch, this blender screamed premium performance from the moment I unboxed it. It includes a 3-cup BPA-free blending jar and a patented pan guard to protect cookware, and I was beyond excited to see why it's so highly regarded. Testing the KitchenAid KHBV53 was an absolute game changer. I started with a smoothie packed with fibrous ingredients like kale and blueberries, and it blended them into a reasonably smooth consistency, outperforming many other immersion blenders I've tried. The variable speed trigger offered intuitive control, letting me adjust power on the fly without stopping. The 4-point blade design tackled ingredients efficiently, and the included blending jar was perfect for small batches. I then moved on to hot blending, pureeing a soup directly in the pot, and the results were phenomenal. It created a velvety texture with minimal graininess, even with tough ingredients like broccoli, and the pan guard protected my non-stick cookware from scratches. The blender was surprisingly quiet during operation, which was a pleasant bonus in my busy kitchen. The long blending arm reached deep into containers, making it ideal for larger recipes without tiring my hand too much. Cleanup was effortless with this model. The detachable blending arm is dishwasher safe, and I could also clean it by hand with ease. The motor body wiped down quickly, and the overall design felt user-friendly, even if the build quality has a slightly plasticky feel. Final thought, and there you have it, folks. The top 8 immersion blenders of 2025, tested and ranked from good to absolutely amazing. Each of these models has something unique to offer, whether it's budget-friendly basics or premium performance. I hope this countdown helps you find the perfect blender for your kitchen needs. Which one are you most excited to try? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more kitchen gadget reviews. Until next time, happy blending.